Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you once again for joining me today. So, if you haven't subscribed, please do click that red button that says subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads. So, today I came to discuss about people living with disability. You know, there are a lot of people living with disability in the society. So, the way that I'm going to show you, I want you guys to watch this video. But before you watch it, I want to say one or two things about people living with disability. So there are so many people living with disability. I mean, so many of them. You know, the way some people that are so-called able people, the way they treated them is not good. Especially in Africa where I come from, so many of them regard them as their cause, or their cause. That's why they're in that situation. So many of them regard them as people with ill luck. That so many of them, disabled people are associated with poverty. They regard them as they are, they are beggars. That's the only thing they are good at, and they cannot help themselves. Some people look down upon them. So that's why I come here to address this issue, because the way disabled are treated, especially in Africa, is not good, and the way they are looked down upon is not fair at all. And I just want to appeal to people living with disabilities that you don't have to care what people said about you. You have to love yourself. You have to do you. Don't care what people say. Their opinions doesn't matter. The opinions don't matter in your life. You are living your own life, and they are living theirs. One thing I assure them is that nobody's going to live forever on this earth. So do not isolate yourself, because isolating yourself can make your life miserable. So it can make your life very very miserable. So don't isolate yourself. Don't don't disregard yourself. Love yourself. Don't look down upon yourself. Try to do something good out of your life. And always remember that you are created by God, so, and God loves you so dearly. Have this self-confidence in you. Always be happy and joyful. Try to associate with people there are some people that will love you no matter your condition, and try to make yourself happy, because happiness is absolutely free. So you have to choose happiness, because life is too short for you to isolate yourself, for you to live in misery, for you to be angry, for you to blame yourself or blame anything, for you to blame yourself or blame anything that might cause your disability. That's not the solution. So always be happy, always love yourself, always do you, always have this be peace with your soul, have this inner peace in your heart, in your mind. Try to do something good out of your life. Be proud of who you are. Don't care, just care less what people say. Don't care what they say. Their opinion doesn't matter in your life. Okay, so this is what I have to tell people living with disabilities. And also I want to tell people that disregard them, you are just wasting your time. You are disregarding them, doesn't make any difference. They are still special creatures, special souls created by Almighty God. So looking down upon them doesn't make any difference, doesn't make them less human. They are still human beings just like you. So guys, I have to leave you guys now. I want you to watch this this video by this women that I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. These two women are exceptional, exceptional. They are they are people with living with disability, but they are very proud of themselves and they are making things out of their life and they are happy. And I love the words of encouragement they say at the end of this video. I mean, so God bless you all. Stay blessed and be happy. All the people living with disability, always be happy. Choose happiness because it's absolutely free. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads. Until next time I come again with another interesting video. Bye and stay blessed. Bye.
Being disabled and being a woman is like being double disadvantaged. But for me to overcome that, I've just always tell myself that I can be anything that I want. My name is Nikiwe Kademonga. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm a social worker. I'm a life coach. I don't really see my disability unless when I'm in those situations or setup that always remind me of my disability. So for me, I just believe that I'm a woman who is after her goals. God gave me the brains. He gave me like everything that I need to just go out there and be awesome and do whatever I want to do.
So how does it make you feel, the fact that you're able to do something that, like makeup, that people wouldn't expect that you're able to do?
For me, it really makes me feel more confident, because there's nothing like really living your life depending on other people that takes away your confidence, to be honest.
I think people associate disability with like poverty, someone who is going to beg, someone who can't do things for themselves, someone who is not able to do anything. So I think maybe that's why people are surprised, because I think one thing that also comes in people's mind is, so who is doing all this for her? Like, they don't expect to see me doing all of that. I feel like people, they want me to give them like a show like of how I do things. I really don't like it when people want, like maybe when they say, so how do you write? And they say, maybe I use both hands, and someone like, can you show me? And then all of a sudden there's a lot of people around me who are just watching me writing. For me, I don't really like that. It constantly reminds me that I have a disability, so which is not really a nice thing. Now that I'm going to the school, I have quite a mixed feelings. I feel happy, I feel great that I'm going to talk to these students, but I'm also feeling nervous.
Don't be limited by your situations or where you are coming from. Don't be limited by that. Just work hard and change that situation, whatever that is going at home, change that situation.
Even though people stare at me and laugh at me, I'm happy with who I am. I know God created me in this way and He knows the future for me.
I really struggled accepting my body, but the moment when I was kind to myself and saying, no, Sinikiwe, this is who you are. You are not going to change anything. If you continue living your life like this, you are going to be miserable for the rest of your life. I also wanted to motivate other young people with disability, because I know it's really hard growing up with a disability. So I wanted to be an example for them. I wanted to be someone that they can look up to and see that it's doable. You can do it. You can just live your life without worrying about what people think about you.
I don't feel use my hand, but God gave me the grace to use my leg. And I use my leg to take it. And I use them take paint. And I use them take press phone. My name is Tomauno, and I have cerebral palsy. I'm a painter. Working there, exploring my work, my nature, and I like to play with colors. The piece where I work on, they talk about love, where women go for everybody. I do a lot of works, but most of my painting are majorly landscape paint. My advice to people with disability is that, number one, they should love themselves, believe in God, and work hard. And they should try to bring us something out of nothing.
Coco,